continue to not be first.
Do we do enough? Well, I never shut up about it.
It must have been about 16, 17. We nicked their guilt rings. Right, the bouncer's guilt ring.
This is no good for me. That's the reality. If you want the honest truth, and I see it every day.
This is Umar Ahmed for IFL TV. We're at a bowling alley, randomly, joined by a light heavyweight prospect, rising prospect, getting active as well. EZRA Taylor, we're just speaking about off camera, your last fight at York in June, and you're back out here on a big card, Zhang Joyce too. So a real chance for you to steal the show this Saturday night, EZRA.
Yeah, 100%, man, 100%. Thank you for having me. Yeah, I'm excited, man. Training camp's gone very, very well. My preparation's been great. My mindset's been phenomenal. So yeah, and I've got a good opponent. I was speaking off camera. We've got a good opponent, former English champion. So we're stepping up, and I've been banging on about. I've been wanting to do this, step up, and challenge myself. And now we're here with it. So I'm on a great card. Frank and George got me on a great card as well. So yeah, my aim is to steal the show. So we'll see how it goes down.
So you forced this move rather than your promoter putting a tough opponent to you?
Yeah. This is what I want. This is what I'm in the game for. I want to become world champion. So the only way I'm going to be able to test myself and get the experience and come through these tests is to fight better opposition. So even after this fight, I want to fight better opposition. I want to just keep stepping up each time. I don't want to stay stagnant. I want to be active. I fought in June last. It's now September, and I'm back out again. So I feel good, man. I feel good. I feel ready. And yeah, man, watch your space.
You just said all that, and I get why you're moving at a quicker pace than some people might think you should. Another reason, I'm just thinking in my head, light heavyweight division, probably the strongest in the country. We know the names that get mentioned all the time. So if you move at a quick pace, get a really good win this Saturday, and then carry on that momentum, your name will be in amongst those names that everyone talks about, EZRA.
Yeah, 100%. Sometimes you got to force the reason for them to talk about you as well. So I don't want to keep banging off my mouth and then to get in the mix. I want my fist to do the talking, and then everyone else can do that around me. So yeah, man, I just want to be able to prove myself, prove my worth. I believe in myself. Me and my team believe in myself, and that's why we're fighting who we're fighting, and that's why I want to step up after as well and carry on. So yeah, I'll definitely be in the mix. In my head, I feel like I'm in the mix already with my potential. But again, it's all it's a waiting game in a sense. But I'm moving at accelerated rate for a reason, and you'll see on Saturday why.
We look at the likes of even Anthony Yarde getting put into that Kovalev fight at a very early stage in his career, big fight. I'm hearing Lyndon Arthur's going to be fighting Dimitri Bivol. Look at Dan AZEEZ, the rise he's had. Now he's headlining the Ho2 against Joshua BUATSI. So in this light heavyweight division, because there's so many top fighters, opportunities will come, and maybe quicker than you think.
Of course, yeah, 100%. And you got to be ready, man, because like you mentioned, the division's thriving right now. It's good. Most of the good, I guess, the light heavyweights that are flying the flag in the division are from the UK as well, and I'm amongst them. So that works well for me, and that's why I'm eager to crack on and get there, because there's people who you got Lyndon Arthur, he's a world champion now. Dan AZEEZ, BUATSI, they're getting it on. YARDE, he's probably gonna have a world title fight soon as well. Again, so for me to just mix it and rub shoulders with these guys, it's only gonna lead me down one path, and that's becoming the world champion that I keep talking about. I want to become. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. It's exciting. If any other division probably wouldn't bring that much traction, but this one, 100%.
Definitely. So every time you get out, it's important to look good as well on television.
100%. And that's the main thing, man. I'm not going out there to look good. I'm just going out there to do the best I can do.
Yeah, true.
And that on its own, I believe, will just tick all the boxes. I feel like I've got an entertaining style. I don't force it. It just comes out. But I've been working on quite a lot. I want to be a technical and clinical boxer, and whatever else comes with it, the entertainment factor, that's great, but I want to go in there and dispatch my opponents as well.
He might not think this because of the level he's been at and his profile at the moment. I'm talking about Anthony Yarde, but do you think one day, whether it's a couple of years, three or 4 years down the line, you're both with the same promoter? Do you think it's inevitable that you and Yarde meet?
I don't know if it's inevitable, but it's definitely a high possibility. It's just that he's obviously on paper much further than me in career-wise, but It just depends on how he gets on with becoming world champion and, you know, all the challenges that he has in front of him and what he wants to do in boxing. You know, I know for a fact I'll still be here in 3-4 years. You know what I'm saying? I'll be thriving with belts at that time as well, with titles and status. So who knows? If he's still about, then why not, man? I don't fear no man. So I'm more than happy to get on with him if the time's right and, you know, if everything makes sense.
Discount yourself because you've got to believe you're the best.
Yeah.
Who would you say is the best light heavyweight in Britain at the moment?
I can't answer that. Me, myself, I really can't.
If you had to take yourself out of the equation.
I will give respect to YARDE. He's had, for me, the tougher tests. He's had 2 world title fights against Kovalev and Bertbev, and I feel like he made a very good account of himself. And I feel like the other light heavyweights in the UK right now, they haven't had that type of tough opposition. And I feel like he did very, very well, man. That's why sometimes in that aspect he lost, but he also won as well. And I feel like a lot of people gave him credit for that, and that's what I'm saying. So YARDE right now, out of all the ones that you mentioned, I feel like YARDE's standing there strong, man.
Listen, Ezra Taylor, best of luck this Saturday. Still the show, live on TNT Sports.
No doubt.
Then you can go and watch in your seat, YARDE box.
No
you can
doubt.
watch Zhang Joyce too as well, and have a good night. We'll see you there, all right?
No doubt. See you there, man. Thank you.
That'd be first.
Do we do enough? Well, I never shut up about it.
It must have been about 16, 17. We nicked their guilt rings. Right, the bouncer's guilt ring.
This is no good for me. That's the reality. If you want the honest truth, and I see it every day,